Hey, and we are here, and we're gonna talk about some music that I listen to all week, and maybe I'll make this a weekly series. I don't know. First one we're gonna talk about is Pink Floyd "Animals," which came out after "Wish You Were Here," and some of these songs on here apparently were supposed to be on "Wish You Were Here." And David Gilmour and Roger Waters had a lot of arguments about that. But they saved those songs. So several of these songs could have been on "Wish You Were Here," but that they were not, which is good. I think that's 1977. The next one we're going to talk about is Nirvana's "In Utero," their last full-length album. Even though there's some unplugged and Insecticide and all that kind of weird, this is their last real full-length album. It's kind of Kurt Cobain's "Screw You" to the record company because you can just hear it in his even the lyrics. I think originally it was called "Verse Chorus Verse." Also, "I Hate Myself, I Want to Die." So he really had. I think success was not in his wheelhouse. He never thought he would. I think he thought they would be a lesser version of the Pixies because they stole a lot from the Pixies. The slow and then hard dynamic. I've been listening to that a lot. Another one I've been listening to a lot is "Under a Funeral Moon" by Darkthrone. Uh, this is a great black metal album. Even if let's say you listen to Pink Floyd and listen to Nirvana, do yourself a favor, go and listen to Darkthrone. More than likely, you're gonna like it. It's 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 evil and hateful and weird and glacial, and it's like ice going over your veins. Darkthrone, "Under a Funeral Moon," listen to that a lot. Hellstar's first album, "Burning Star," which I love. Some people hate this band for some reason. Terrible art cover. It looks like it was, I don't know, done by like a, I don't know, teenager or something. But this one actually comes with demos of the original recording. But anyway, if you like, say, Metallica and Iron Maiden, you're probably going to like this band, Hellstar. They're just not as good. um, I'm not sure about how to pronounce his name because I think he's French. Jean-Michel Jarre. Jean-Michel Jarre, "Oxygen." This is a very famous album. It's got a famous album cover. Put out in the 70s. He's a synth-based artist, and everything is pretty much just a one-man show. As you listen to it, your mind will be blown. It feels like you're like in a dream world or a nightmare world. I don't know. I have a couple of his albums. Jean-Michel Jarre, do yourself a favor, get that one. That not only will blow your wig off, it will allow you to have a new wig. And last but not least, we got two albums. Genesis, of course, "The Lamb Lies Down" on Broadway, the double album, which is incredible, which is, I think, came out in like, is it true that it came out in like 70, um, in the early 70s? But anyway, they had done well. Okay, let's talk about nursery crimes first. This is amazing, and this is great. Um, you can't really go wrong. This is Peter Gabriel, and you got Phil Collins on drums before he took over the singing. Which Phil Collins is a great singer, but I could not stand Genesis as soon as they um, adopted him as a singer. I just can't get into it. But Nursery Crimes, it Nursery Crime. I guess you could say Nursery Crime. I was looking at that, trying to see what focus. Nursery Crime. I always want to call it Nursery Crimes. That's a great album. Been listening to that one quite a bit. and of course, The Lamb Lies Down is a great kind of double album, and it has a lot of material. And this, I think, right after they did this album was when Peter Gabriel left, which is kind of weird. They put out this great double album, and then Peter Gabriel just said like, I'm done. I'm done with you. But that's what I've been listening to most of this week, and not just this past week. Maybe over the, I should say, a few months. With, you know, I've been listening to Animals by Pink Floyd a lot. And, you know, kind of obsessing over that, and Nirvana. It just made sense to put this in that kind of category of things you're listening to and what you should listen to, and at least go find, especially like stuff like Dark Throne, which a lot of people don't listen to much black metal, but I was not a black metal fan until a couple of years ago, and it's a little hardcore, but you just have to get over that and just listen to it. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys later. Rock on.